music.
SC Trill, man, you already know the deal, huh? Yeah. Era.
SE Trill.
Hey.
Got about 300 on me. That ain't no cat. That's a 300 on me. Got your playing halfback. Why she running from me? John Elway behind the center on me. Squeaky clean, ain't no dirt on me. Hey, coach, you better advise your team or you gon' get your player hurt, homie. My youngins hot boys from the ice, it's like Turk on me. Fix your face, why when I'm around you gotta smirk, homie? Stan Pablo, no, I be. Better tie your shoes up, your laces, why you tripping with me?
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. Al Simmons. Pass to Sigma. Now Wembanyama. He doesn't hit that one.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Kept alive. Elijah Wan. And stolen by Simmons. The three from KD. The three-pointer is right on target.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Johnson. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Now here's Johnson. A 3-ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different look here for Detroit.
Pistons foul. David Robinson. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Johnson outside. Over Banchero. Detroit with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Holmgren. Plenty of space. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Driving in. And it's Ball slamming it down.
You can tell he's been working on that bad boy. That is just filthy.
Here's Bradley. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And so he hits both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Detroit. Holmgren left side. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Carroll looking around. And the shot is good.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Van Carroll's special.
3-on-3. Deep 2 from Robinson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here in the first quarter, finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Good on the triple.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On defense, Detroit. It's a 5-point game. From the corner.
This is one of Simmons' calling cards. He can match up defensively against any position.
To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Flag throws it down.
And how about the energy from Flag on the offensive glass, keeping the possession alive and converting.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Outside Howard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their first free throw this game. And that one falls for Bull. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Sigma. And he drives in.
And this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Now Durant. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. KD's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here are the Savages. And stolen by Simmons. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Sigma. Fires the 3.